Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo for thebestnewmusic.com. Over the last few weeks, the DJ world has been set afire with some bombshells from all three major players in the game. Time's going to tell which one of these developments have the biggest impact, but it's safe to say that each company and their respective products are all going in different directions, and it's going to affect their consumers in different ways. I think the end goal from all of this is still to reach more consumers. And so Pioneer, Serato, and Traktor are all trying to outdo each other in different ways. The DJ world is, as you know, very territorial. And to put it mildly, some people, when they join a brand, like they're in it for life. Like this is it. This is all they're going to use. So, if you're using Serato, you're using Serato. If you're using Traktor, like that's all you're going to use is Traktor or Pioneer. So I myself, I'm a huge Native Instruments Traktor user, and I've been using it for a long time. I actually came over from Serato, and I do actually use both from time to time. But for the most part, I do use Traktor more than Serato. But I do understand both companies and where they're both coming from. So what does this mean for the grand scale of things for consumers, partygoers? Honestly, not much as of right now, because there's no clear winner with respect to what each company is trying to do, because they're all trying to go in different directions and to reach different consumers in different ways. I know that's a lot of different, but just bear with me. So Pioneer is the world leader in DJ equipment, and if you've been in the back of a DJ booth, like you're gonna see something from Pioneer. It doesn't matter where you go. It's either a mixer, CDJs, something back there is from Pioneer, controllers, whatever. And so Pioneer just recently updated the Rekordbox organization system to now start using DVS, which is very spooky for Traktor and Serato, because for the longest time Pioneer has just been leeching, well, I should say leeching, but piggybacking off of Traktor and Serato. And so all their controllers, all their fan base, everyone's using Serato or Traktor. And so now that they're developing their own DVS system, it's going to be really interesting, because they, realistically, they have a King Kong grip over the whole industry. Like, it's not even a joke right now. Like, and so, I don't think people are going to, give up Serato or Traktor right now and go just jump into Rekordbox. But, they're making it very, very tempting for a lot of users, especially if all you have is Pioneer gear. And like the next step is just a software update and boom, you're in. For me personally, I always think that hardware works better when the company that designed it created the software. And so now that Pioneer is making software, I think that they're gonna figure out a way to get the extra, just the extra bits out of the software that Serato and Traktor couldn't do, because they're trying to cater to everybody. So I will say this: I think that Pioneer is gonna start showcasing why it's better to use Pioneer software with Pioneer gear, and then that's gonna be a problem for everybody. So with loyalty, really realistically, well, DJs are loyal, like I said earlier, but if there's certain frustrations, then they'll switch sides in a heartbeat. All right. And I've gotten the itch. I've already switched from Serato to Traktor, and I've gotten the itch to switch back to Serato, but I'll explain that later why. So the other player in the game is Native Instruments, and they're the creators of Traktor. And they recently dropped a bomb on the music industry and the DJ industry with a new thing called stems. And real quick primer about it. It's a new file format, and basically it has think of it like an MP3 with 4 channels in it. And so if you want to just cut out the drums or make the song an instant a cappella, you could just do that with the crossfaders or buttons. Like it's just boom. You can do whatever you want. So from Native Instruments standpoint, they're really pushing the be creative instead of just play 2 songs together. And for me, I'm a mobile DJ primarily. I do events, I do corporate stuff. I occasionally do parties, but for the most part, it's mostly events and corporate stuff. So the people that I play for don't give a shit about, oh, he's making a remix. That's great. Can you play Kesha? Like that's the kind of people I deal with. Like, I want to hear some Katy Perry or, can you play some 2 Chainz? Like they don't care how magical my remix was. So, and most mobile DJs, like, it's all about requests and, filling the crowd out, and you don't really get to perform as much. You know what? In a future episode, I think I'll probably break down, the different variations of DJs and what they do and, how that works out. But getting off topic right now. So I think stems is amazing. Actually, I'm actually on board with stems. I was, Traktor had remix decks, and I bought an F1 and I tried it, and I was like, okay, it's kind of cool, but I never really like made it a thing. I didn't make remix decks, just go whole hog into it. Like I kind of did it a little bit, and occasionally, when I'm doing a set, I'll do remixes, but they're minor. Like you're not gonna notice. It just makes the song better. Like if there's a dropout and there's no drums in there, like I'll do that kind of stuff. But it's primarily just to make the song better. And so, for me, Traktor is pushing the be creative, and kind of ignoring club and mobile DJs who, they're to get the party started is to play songs that everybody knows, or feel the crowd out, whatever. But so I will say this, I'm kind of at a crossroads right now with Traktor. Like I would like to stay. I do like the software, and I've been using it for 5 years now, 4 years straight, and I do like the software, but I'm a producer, but I don't really play songs that I produce in a set, because I'm playing mostly dance music, top 40. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of difficult. I'm on board with stems though. I do like stems because there's lots of times when I needed an acapella, or I wanted an instrumental for a song and I didn't have it, and this makes that possible. So I'm on board. Realistically, it's going to come down to who's supporting it, and right now I don't see anybody supporting it yet. Outside of there's house labels and some deep house and tropical house. Like there's people supporting it, but it's the point when Beyonce is using stems and Kanye and Jay-Z are using stems that stems are gonna matter. It's kind of whack to say, because house music is way bigger, especially in clubs, than in hip hop and whatever else. But as far as mainstream and everybody embracing it's gonna take Demi Lovato or like those kind of people to jump on board and be like, my new song's on stems, and stems cost more, so there's that too. The last player in the game is Serato, and Serato is king of the castle for North America. Like they run this bitch like flat out, like it's not even close. ironically, Traktor is king of the world, but Serato is king of North America, and um, there's they seem like they're comfortable with their reach in the clubs and mobile DJs and everybody else and bedroom DJs, whoever else is doing it. I think they're comfortable now, and so they're trying to branch out. And I always have this debate with other DJs. I always talk to them about, how long can we do this for? What's the future going to be like? And with Spotify and people making playlists and that kind of stuff, people kind of feel like, yeah, I don't need DJ anymore. And you're wrong. You're so wrong, you don't even know it. And I'll explain why in a second. But so why I ran onto that tangent is that Serato's creating some kind of music player. And I don't have the name of it right in front of me. It's not on my computer. I'll post it up on the screen so you can see it. But they're creating a new playlist generator type thing for consumers and not really for professional DJs. And so I think they're trying to go after the Spotify, I'm at home, I'm having a little house party, I need some music kind of crowd. And, that could be interesting, but at the end of the day, from my experience, and you know what, it's not so much an issue at clubs because when people go to clubs, they know what's being played and they know what to expect. But I'm a mobile DJ, and you have to go with the flow if you're a mobile DJ. You can't, whatever playlist, what's the saying? God laughs at your plans or whatever. I forgot what it said. Anyway, so basically, as a mobile DJ, whatever playlist you had, you can throw that shit out. Nobody wants to hear it when you get there. It's going to be whatever it is. Like I did an event for a big company actually like 2 days ago. You can't really go based upon what you've been told. You kind of have to go with what you see. And, music playlist creation side. All right, I'm off on a tangent. All right, let it go. Anyway, so where's the future with this? I don't think Serato is going to be knocked off their perch in North America anytime soon. But I do think Pioneer is coming for that ass, and they're going to be a problem really soon. Because realistically, if Pioneer was just like, okay, fine, we're not going to support Serato or Traktor, everyone's going to have to use Rekordbox whether they want to or not. And, Pioneer could do something like that just to nudge the needle a little bit. I wouldn't put it past them. I don't. Do I have Pioneer gear? No, I don't think I have Pioneer gear. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I was actually gonna buy one, but I'm kind of on the fence about that. So anyway, that's a different topic. But yeah, if Pioneer wants to flip the switch and be like, screw you, you're using Rekordbox whether you want to or not. They can, and it's gonna be a problem for Serato. I think that Serato is going to have to start making their own hardware past using third parties, and kind of like how Traktor, because originally when Traktor really got momentum going, they were using third party for everything, exactly what Serato's doing right now. And it's the weirdest thing. Serato and Traktor are both moving in the opposite direction of each other. So Serato was primarily a software company, and they're using Rain to make their hardware. And they that's it. That's all they had. And Traktor was like, yo, you can run Traktor on anything. You got two nickels to rub together, it'll play Traktor. Like, that's where they were going. And now Traktor is starting to become more closed off, like Serato was originally. And so now Traktor really only works with Traktor gear. And Serato is like, hey, that's where we're at right now. So it's really interesting to see where it's going to go for the future standpoint. But I think Traktor kind of did that because they're pushing the music creation stuff and they want you to use their hardware. And, you know, I get it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm lukewarm. I guess this is the best way to describe it. I'm literally lukewarm. I could give a shit or not give a shit. Yeah, sorry for the cursing. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, so that's some of my thoughts about 3 major players in the DJ industry right now. I'm going to try and do more of these when, you know, certain topics arise. There's an article posted up on the bestnewmusic.com, and we're going to post up stuff daily. We're going to get the full swing of promotion and get everything going, so check back. And thanks for watching. Also, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and check out the site. Peace.